guys, welcome back. Cosmic Hearts Healing here. This reading is going to be for the air signs for the month of September, September 1st through the 15th. So this is for Gemini, Aquarius, and Libras. I decided to change up my channel a little bit. I still do work a full-time job, so I don't have as much time to do the full 12 zodiac signs. So for right now, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to use the cards that I'm most comfortable with. Just going to I asked for the lower energy they want you to be aware of, and then I'm going to give guidance of what I would do to get through that energy. So, the first card we got is Karma in the Tower. Now this may have already happened, or this may be upcoming happening. I know Saturn's going direct, and I think what this means, at least in my life, is in the past when Saturn was retrograde, the universe was trying to show you something within yourself, whether it be a bad habit, perspective, you need to hire spiritual knowledge, something like that. That came known to you, like that was shown to you, what you needed to shift and change. So I think upcoming, come September, you're going to have an opportunity to either clear this tower moment out, clear the karma out if you choose to. So we all have the choice. We can relive our patterns, or we can try to see what created it and how to not relive that. They said that you'll be able to know what the karma in the tower is by mirroring. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Mirroring to me can be shown to you in different ways. It can be shown to you by an action that you take in life, makes a direct tower moment for you. Like if I punch someone, something might happen to me because I created that karma. That's being mirrored back to me. Obvious ways. If I break the law, that can come back to me. That's also being shown. It can also be shown to you through other people. What you see in other people needs to be healed within yourself. So although my life appears to be going smooth and good and happy, when I notice patterns in other people around me, I'm like, oh, hey, they have that happening in their life and that happening in their life, and they're having karma and tower moments. What's mine? Like, what is the universe trying to show me? And even though it's not so direct and so not in my face, it's still happening. Something's still being shown to me, and for me it has to do about self-love and law of attraction and everything like that. So that's being mirrored to me, like why some things that I want to manifest aren't coming full into manifestation, and the reason why is being mirrored to me and others. So that already happened in the past, like I said, and they want you to know that although this happened, you are guided and protected through this. You can see he has the sword of truth. He's got the light shining on him. He's got angels watching over him. So during this time and during the shifts and the changes, whatever it may be that you have to face going forward, you are, if you choose to break that karma, you will be guided towards more alignment in life, because that's how it looks. Even tower moments are good for us if we choose to see it that way. We can choose to break the law and then choose to repeat that pattern. So it's up to everyone. But if you're going to choose to break the pattern and work through it, that they're going to be there guiding you and helping you through all that. And to be gentle with yourself. You know, everybody makes mistakes. Everyone's here to learn, grow, and evolve. We're all learning about ourselves. We're learning about others. So just be gentle. Don't carry guilt and shame over anything that's happened in the past. Just as long as you're learning your lesson and working your way through it. And it's really guiding you towards more self-love and more nourishment of yourself. Like, are the actions that you're taking in life feeding your soul? Are they nourishing your soul? Are they creating good dharma, or are they creating karma? Like, is it every action that you take, is it feeding your mind in a positive way? Is it feeding your emotions in a positive way? Is it feeding your physical body in a positive way? And is it helping you grow spiritually in a positive way? And if for some reason it's not, you need to look at that and you need to see that that's some karma that you're carrying and that needs to be let go, okay? Ways to do that is just to meditate, something I do every day, at least twice a day. I just went to Stowe School, had this huge back to school event with, they had food, they had a DJ, bounce houses, and she was just running around having a good time with her friends. And I sat there on the floor, and even with all that noise, I could quiet it all and be in my own space. Every morning, every night, in the shower, I'm always constantly doing this. But if you're trying to wonder what your karma is and what that pattern is you're trying to break, the way that you can do it is just by asking, going inward, seeing. Ask yourself those questions that I just said. And just radical acceptance of the situation. Like, she's determined, she's going to get through it, she knows her truth, and this is really sticking out to me. Like, energy just is endless, always flowing, always moving. So just keep moving, accept what is, get yourself through it, find the strength, nourish yourself through that experience, and through it all, you're going to gain more freedom, regardless of what you're learning. Like, with me, I'm finding more flow, more law of attraction. I'm letting go of some of, I'm letting go of control. I'm just surrendering more to what is. I'm having that radical acceptance of what is, and just loving life in every moment, in every possible way, and just having that true sense of freedom. And everyone's on their own spiritual path, their own spiritual sense of growth and learning. So even if you're letting go of a bad habit or a bad perspective, or like some way you're letting go of something that's freeing you from karma, if you choose to let go of it, because everything takes work to let go of, And this card has the moon in the background, so if it is still hidden, it will come to light. If it hasn't come to light yet, I think when Saturn goes direct, which is mid-month, it might be shown to you then. But I think how I'm living it is September 15th, I get to redo. Let's redo it all. Let's see if you learn more flow. Let's see if you learn the law of attraction. Let's see if you can get this down better and create more abundance for you. And through this, you're going to do some healing, intense healing work. Because she looks really intense, really focused on the new her, knowing what she wants to create, or the new him, knowing which way to go in life, okay? She's determined. She's gaining higher wisdom in the third eye, higher growth, higher knowledge, knowing which way to be guided, almost like her wisdom's guiding her forward. Like, I see clearly now, and it's not only seeing clearly with the eyes, it's seeing clearly through your past experience, through that knowledge. Letting go of that snake, even though she's carrying a snake on her finger. So even though she's carrying that with her, that's her karma, she's seeing it clearly and knowing how to release it, to let it go. And then the last card of the month that we got is Aralite. And it's number 24, which is a 6, which is balance, family, love, all that. But then there's also 23. I don't know if that's the name of the stone, Aralite 23, but 3 is 5. 3 is change. 3 is growth, transformation, shifts, okay? And this card's all about, and this is healing through. So I'm going to ask that this card send the healing energy through to anyone who actually watches this. So if you don't go out and buy the stone, if you just stare at the card, okay, it's going to send the healing energy through to you. Aralite 23 has a calming effect on the mind. It makes it still. It is so profound healing and conscious connection with your soul. So the universe, mind, and higher dimensions occur. So that's everything that I was saying. That's like the higher dimensions coming into alignment, seeing that. And how do you do that? Through source, through quieting the mind. Okay? Says, for the self-understanding, says you are a multi-layered soul on a course of an accelerated spiritual growth. You come to Earth to share your knowledge. You have an ability to move beyond different dimensions to anchor new vibrations into the Earth plane. Now, what that means, it doesn't mean like everyone has to be a spiritual coach like me, or you don't have to be a card reader. Like, you are always picking your timelines. You get to decide which way that you go in life. Like, let's just say I want to break the law, so I can continue to break the law and keep having consequences if I get caught. Or this is just a clear-cut example. Or I can choose to move up and stop doing that karmic pattern, let it go, and create a different flow in my life, which then will create different flows in other people's life, because the energy of oneness. If you do something wrong in your life, yeah, it just generally affects you, but it's going to mirror out into other people around you, whether that be good or bad. So what I try to do is I always try to pick the best timeline. What is the best timeline? What's the best way to create the best energy in my life and for other people's life? Always moving myself towards healthy, towards love, towards light, towards peace, away from karma and drama and anger and all that stuff. Like trying to let all that go, even though it's still in me, just trying to learn how to control it better so it doesn't create, and letting go of desire, like anything like that, trying to pull me out of alignment. And a desire is huge. It is one of the biggest blocks to everyone. It could be a desire for a special work outcome, desire for a special relationship, a desire to drugs, drinking, desire to like pornography. Just desire in general is the biggest relationship killer to self and to spirituality and to everyone else around us. So by really looking at how, like, even wanting to desire good, like we want this good and this freedom and this peace in the world. I don't know how many spiritual people I see want such good that they tell people to disown other people and not accept and not try to like love with proper boundaries. Okay, rather than like trying to create hate for people who aren't there yet, creating a better timeline for everyone, not just self, just radical acceptance of what's around us, like that card said, and just sharing that love and peace with everyone with healthy boundaries for yourself. Okay, so now I kind of got off track. But, yeah, the slowness and seemingly impossible of this task have brought disillusionment and discontent, but do not be despaired. So maybe this, whatever happened, this karmic tower has put you back a little bit, or isn't, like, it's not where you want to be right now, but that's okay. Like, although it pushed you back, it's made things, even though, like, maybe you were living in a illusion or not a proper perspective or not guiding yourself through clear vision, but even though you think it's a setback, it's really not, because it's pushing you forward. It's giving you clearer thought now. It helps you to raise your consciousness, and others will learn through you. Okay? Center yourself in inner peace and connect to your higher mind before making a decision, which I teach this in my flow class, using your emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical bodies as one. So that's something that you would like to learn about. It is going to be available online, or if you just want to email me, then I actually could actually get that to you now. Okay, so it says that beneficial contacts will come through. So although you're going through this karma and stuff right now, that the universe is guiding you. So other people, other friends, other connections are going to come through to push you in the direction that you need to be in. It is not much what you know as to whom that counts right now. This includes higher beings. So talk to Source through this change. Talk to them. Tell them what you want. Tell them what you need. Tell them that you're sorry and that you see the way. Okay? Aligning to as above, so below, as without, so within leads to the scent of righteousness and immense well-being. So it's a beautiful stone, healing energy. And if you're interested in a private read, all the information is in the box below. And if you want to click like for me, I really appreciate it. And I'll be back mid-month. All right, bye. Love ya.